Hello, it is a beautiful day today, and all of our lives are changing for the better. I don't know about you, but there is a big shift of energy. It seems to me that collectively we are going through a potent shift, that everybody is ready for a change. I feel like it's clearer on what it is that we want, where we want to go, how we want to live our lives, the dreams that we want to achieve, the life that we want to build for ourselves. It's so much clearer now what we need to do in order to get there, but there's a few little bits and pieces that need to align. So we're going to park up. I'm going to go for a little walk by the river, have a chat, and grab an iced coffee for my love and I. This place is beautiful. Feels amazing. Like what? It's fucking beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. Being out in nature is amazing, especially when the sun starts shining again, because I feel like that winter that we just had, I felt like it was winter for eternity, you know? And now finally with the sun shining, the leaves are coming out, I feel alive again. This last year that we just had, 2023, was very much about healing, letting go, shedding, falling away. It was not easy for a lot of us to build our dreams, to work towards the goals and the aspirations and the ideals that we have for ourselves, probably because we didn't have a full, clear understanding of what it is that we wanted, but also because there was a lot of blocks and limitations and things that were inhibiting us from actually pursuing the ideals that we have for ourselves. But this year is when we're finally building stuff, we're finally growing. We're finally starting to embody the things that we have learned, the healing that we have done, and actually taking some inspired action towards our dreams and our ideals, which is so fucking exciting. It's been a long time coming. And I'm incredibly grateful for that last year. As challenging as it was exactly what I needed in order to help me actually sustain what I am about to achieve. I believe that where we are going and who we are becoming is going to ask more of us. That we will need to be more embodied, that we will need to be more grounded, more secure and stable in who we are, in our knowing of our worth and our capability, as well as being able to see ourselves beyond the limitations and restrictions that have been imposed upon us, or that we have believed within ourselves. Like, we can't be the same person that we've been, because that person has created the problems that we have been experiencing. So we need to change if we want our life to change. We need to be different if we want to live different. And now is the time to do so. It is time to be different. It is time for us to change, to evolve, to grow, to be something more. So the question is, are you actually going to do it this time? Because we've been talking about it, we've been dreaming it, we've probably attempted it quite a few times. But are we actually going to achieve our dreams this time? Are we actually going to work towards it and make it happen for ourselves? Because if there is a time, it is now. This is our time to actually start going after those things that we desire, that better life for ourselves. Like, I'm tired of my own fear. I'm tired of my own doubt. I'm tired of being ruled by my own inadequacies. I'm tired of living the same life and facing the same problems that I've been facing. I'm ready for more now. And I'm assuming you're the same, ready for more challenges, ready to open myself up more, expand myself beyond my limits, to test myself and understand who I am on a greater level. This year, I want to know what's on the other side of my self-doubt and my insecurities. This year, I want to know what it feels like to actually start achieving some of the goals that I have set for myself. The same goals that I've had since I was a kid. And it's funny because I keep coming back around to those same things, which is predominantly YouTube and content creation. It's been the same desire of mine for the past 11 years that I keep stopping and starting due to my own fears, my own inadequacies, my own self-doubts, or whatever it might be. I convince myself that I can't do this or I shouldn't do this yet. But now, I want to figure out what that means. I want to figure out what it means to actually achieve these things. I want to figure out what it means to be more. I want to understand what it means to be successful. I want more power over my own life, I want more jurisdiction, more conviction, more ownership over the way that I live. Everything that we have been facing over the past year, the challenges, the healing that we have been doing, the shedding, the letting go, it's time to leave all that behind and now usher in a new paradigm for ourselves. It's time to rebuild and reinvent our own life and who we are. I don't want to keep living my half-baked life. I don't want to keep living with restrictions and limitations over the way that I express and the way that I want to live. It's time for me to achieve the success I'm yearning for, and it's time for you to do that too. We are worthy of the success we desire. We are worthy of the idealistic life that we have created for ourselves. We are worthy of those fine relationships and the luxurious things in our life. We are worthy of success, of money, of wealth. We are worthy of cultivating experiences that expand joy in our life and other people's lives. And it's time for us to actually believe that and embody that. We've let go a lot of those old beliefs and those structures that have been inhibiting us from living that life. But now it's time for us to actually embody the knowing of that, of our worth. And to take consistent action so it compounds over time into that life that we desire. The world needs more conscious, intentional, and heart-centered successful people in order to create change. The collective is gagging for it. Now is the time for us to come into our power, but we must believe it in ourselves first. So I'm going to ask you again, are you actually going to do it this time? Or will you just keep talking about it, keep dreaming about it, and hoping that things will eventually change? And I know that you can do it. I know that you can make it for yourself. If you couldn't, you wouldn't have the dreams and ideals that you have. This version of life that you have is given to you for a reason, because that is your potential. That is you self-actualized. If it wasn't possible and if it wasn't for you, it would never have come to you anyway. Believe in the vision that you have for yourself and believe that you are capable of achieving it. And you will.
Heart is like